Yeah. So, January 12th, 1998, it was toward the end of his shift. Deputy Kyle Dinkheller of Lawrence County, Georgia, came across a speeding Toyota pickup truck near Dudley, Georgia. He clocked that truck at 98 miles an hour, so like a slow day by California standards. And for those who speak metric, bless you, 158 kilometers per hour, so pretty fast. The traffic stop at first seemed kind of routine. Both Dinkheller and the driver was identified as Andrew Brannon, got out of their vehicles. They exchanged greetings. Brannon kept shoving his hands into his pockets, and that stressed out the deputy. Dinkheller told him to remove his hands and keep him in plain sight. Brannon became agitated, yelled at the deputy, and he kept shouting things like, shoot me. And then he started like dancing around, waving his arms around in the middle of the road. Dinkheller got on the radio and said, hey, I need help. Issued commands to Brannon, hey, stop, knock it off, get back. When Brannon saw that Dinkheller was calling for more units, he ran toward the deputy, trying to charge at him. Dinkheller moved back. He retreated while issuing commands. He pulled out his baton and started swinging at him to keep him at bay. And despite the commands, Brannon walked to the back of his pickup truck, pulled out an M1 carbine from under the driver's seat, got behind the driver's side door, and at that point, Dinkheller positioned himself near the passenger door of his cruiser, gave more commands for 40 seconds before Brannon stepped out of his away from his pickup truck, pointed the rifle, fired several shots. In the exchange of gunfire, it took a while for either one to get hit. At that point, Brannon ran from his truck toward Dinkheller, kind of drove in on him on foot, and kept firing and kept hitting the deputy, basically anywhere the deputy was exposed, arms, legs. Brannon began to reload his weapon, and the now injured Dinkheller tried to position himself near the driver's side door of his cruiser, so moved around his cruiser. Brannon appeared to go back to his car and retreat before another shot from Dinkheller was heard. That got Brannon advancing, firing at the deputy, hitting him numerous times. Before being disabled from the gunfire, Dinkheller was able to inflict a gunshot wound to Brannon's stomach. Dinkheller had been shot 9 times when Brannon took careful aim. He said, "Die, fucker," and fired a final fatal shot into Dinkheller's right eye.